So I finally got my parts today, which I'm extremely excited about. And just to go ahead and save some time, I actually already unboxed one of the boxes that is right here behind me. So I unboxed this guy, and let me just go ahead and show you guys what I have inside the box. So like I said, I've already unboxed this, but you know, obviously there's a lot of packaging and all that. So the first thing that we're actually going to be able to go ahead and pull out is going to be my wastegate from Precision Turbo. So it was actually packaged very nicely. That kind of just ended up, you know, taking everything out. But this is going to be some instructions, all this type of stuff. 3 different types of springs. Honestly, I have no experience and no knowledge when it comes to wastegates and how they work. So this is going to be something that I'm going to be learning along the way. V-bands in here that I can't really pull out without making a mess. And then obviously the big 46mm Precision Turbo wastegate. So pretty excited about this one. These are Brian Crower Stage 2 cams, exhaust and intake side. So this is something that I really wanted to go ahead and put onto the Supra because, one, it's not super lopey, and because I want my car to be a street car, it's actually going to be pretty good. So with some nice like oils and whatnot. But anyway, it's not focusing, but it's in there, nice and lubricated, ready to go. Brian Crower, Stage 2. Third thing that's going to be in the box is packaging was way nicer. All the hardware was very nicely secured onto it, but this is actually going to be my fuel rail. Fuel rail is chilling right here. It's black fuel rail, and it is by, honestly I forgot, she chosen for me. Bolts right into the stock intake manifold on the 2JZ GTE. So looking forward to putting that. And these were something that I was super excited about. I ended up going with 9:1 compression ratio pistons by Carrillo, or aka CP. For those of you guys who didn't know what the actual name was, let me tell you, the packaging on these things is absolutely beautiful. So we got the piston rings right on top, and as soon as you lift up the piston rings and this packaging, dude, these things are so much shinier in person. Like, I don't even like honestly really want to hold this because of how shiny it is and how beautiful it is. But definitely like worth the money that I paid for it, at least so far. I've heard very good things about Carrillo or CP, and I know that a lot of Supra guys run it, so I'm really looking forward to running these. Originally I wanted to run a higher compression ratio piston, but I was told that it probably wouldn't be safe, so went with the 9:1, and dude, these things are beautiful. And last but not least, when it comes to this box, is going to be, obviously if you have pistons, you need something to connect them to, so it's going to be the Brian Crower H-beam connecting rods. These are also forged, even though 2JZ's GTEs do come with forged rods from the factory. I still wanted to go ahead and get something a little bit different, so I went with H-beam connecting rods by Brian Crower. Done with that box. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the other box. I still haven't opened it at all, so honestly, I'm pretty sure the rest of my stuff is going to be in there. If not, then there should be a third box on its way, but I'm going to go ahead and put this box down, and then we will pull the next box up and unbox it for you guys. First thing we're going to find when we open this box is a genuine OEM Toyota gasket set. Every single gasket you can need in a 2JZ GTE. including the valve covers, front and rear main seals, head gasket, all that stuff. So it's a pretty good deal, Second thing I'm gonna find in here, no idea what these are. The adjustment lock kit. So I actually did end up getting cam gears, adjustable cam gears. So it looks like these are gonna be a bunch of keys and little hardware so that I can keep my cam gears in place and locked up. Thrust washers, very important when rebuilding an engine. This right here is going to be the actual cam gear itself, so I'm going to go ahead and take some time to show you guys this real quick. So these cam gears are the black edition out of Powerhouse Racing, and as you guys can see, it's basically fully adjustable. So if I really want to get the maximum performance out of my car, I can go ahead and just throw on these, figure out how to use them, because like I said, dude, this is my first time ever rebuilding an engine, and I'm asking for a lot of help, so praying on that. If I can figure out how to open this, it'd be nice. This is going to be for my fuel. It's a fuel pressure regulator by Aeromotive Performance. So can't wait to install this. Got some more stuff from Brian Crower. And this is going to be my spring titanium retainer kit, because like I said, since I am going with a stage 2 cam, I did have to go ahead and get a kit. Brian Crower also included some nice little stickers that I can go ahead and put on my car. And some race bearings, performance race bearings, ARP head studs. Got to make sure that everything that I put into this car and everything that I do is gonna stay intact, because it would really suck if I ended up spending all this money, spending all this time building an engine, and then it just decides to self-destruct because I didn't use proper hardware. So I went with ARP everything. This guy right here. These are my injectors. So it looks like they come in their own little case to protect them, which I think is actually really dope. These injectors are actually from Fuel Injector Clinic. These were actually a really good set, 1200 cc's. I believe I can run anywhere between like 500 to about 7. So hopefully that gives me some good tuning ability. For those of you guys who didn't know, Toyota Supras are very known for failing when it comes to the harmonic balancer. So I actually went with an ATI Super dampener, which I know a lot of high horsepower Supras run. I'm not planning on running over 1,000 horsepower or anything, but I decided to go big or go home, right? So you might as well go with the stuff that you know won't break from the beginning, so that if something else were to fail, at least you know you can kind of single things out. This looks like it's going to be the new piece that goes ahead and installs everything. And the harmonic balancer's right there, and it's a 1-piece instead of like a 2-piece, which the OEM one is. So I'm pretty excited about that one, actually, because you guys remember from a few videos back, the harmonic balancer was actually something that I had to go replace on my Supra, because it literally gave out on me in the middle of my driveway. And I was really lucky that it happened in my driveway and it didn't happen anywhere else, because that would have been very drastic, or if I was driving, that would have been very drastic. The moment everybody has been waiting for. I went big single turbo. Decided to go ahead and ditch the twins. A little bit too complicated. Originally I did want to go ahead and stay twin turbo, but after doing some research, single just ended up being a little more, I wouldn't say cheap, but it is definitely cheaper than running a set of twins. Went with a Precision 6266 ball bearing T4 turbo. Oh my god, dude, this thing, this thing is huge. This thing is literally almost the size of my head. That's crazy. Edwin just showed up, and I just pulled out the turbo for him to go ahead.
What? shit's bigger than my head, bro. Oh my god, yo, this is like, I think it's bigger than my Miata rims did, to be honest with you.
Dude, if I like brought the stock twin turbo and
Dude,
put it
like,
in front of this would be like nothing. Like this thing is huge.
Dude, what's coming from me is not even, I think it's like,
crazy.
my size is probably like this.
Dude.
Oh my god, guys, like, look at that. It's like bigger than both our
Dude, look at that. It's literally the size of my head. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, dude,
I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped, dude.
I'm retiring, guys. I'm retired.
Like, this is. I'm just gonna carry it around
That's a
for
baby,
like
dude.
the rest of my life.
Hey, get a blanket and
I'm
walk
just gonna
around.
carry it around. This is crazy. This is actually crazy, bro.
Hey, you know what to do
Dude.
video, bro? Wrap it around a blanket, make it look like a baby, walk to AutoZone.
All right, well, all right, bet. I'm gonna do that. So
The streets are ready for it, dude.
the streets aren't ready for me.
No, dude.
Oh, dude, they're not. But anyway, there's all this stuff, bro. It's crazy.